This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Loretto High School, as it is a player down on the Forrest sideline. Not 100% sure of the injury, but they did have to bring the ambulance onto the field to the sideline over there to get him loaded up and safely carted off the field. As you know, last year, I believe it was last year, Forrest Rockets had a player to get paralyzed, and I believe that's him over there on the sideline looking on to his fellow teammate. And then earlier this year, from what I understand, they also had a player possibly, I think they said he's broke his leg, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So that condolences goes out to the Forrest Rocket sideline. That's tough right there to see, one after another, because you start questioning, is this game worth it? Is this sport worth going through this right here? So I truly, truly hate that for the Forrest Rockets. Fantastic ball team. Looks like they've been a very classy team. Not a lot of cheap shots, not a lot of talk, just playing hard-nosed football. And you hate to see that for any kid, any team. As it is. 1 minute, 16 seconds until half, 31-21. Loretto is up. As we were about to kick off, and the ambulance showed up, and they told everybody to get back off the field. I'm enjoying the fantastic breeze sitting up here with Ben Luna. Ben, how's it going, buddy? I know you've been hustling now. We have technical difficulties.
Well, I've got it fixed.
Okay, good. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood it is, and I apologize. This works when it works. When it doesn't work, buddy, it doesn't work.
That's right.
But we've got the bugs kind of smoothed out now, and of all things, what was causing it was a bad cable. I had a bad cable that shut down the entire operation.
Hey, we're up and going now.
We are up and going now. We are. But I do appreciate everybody's patience. Sarah has just taken that cable and donated it to the Lawrence County landfill. So.
All right, Ben, tell us what's going on new, what's going on new in your world? It seems like I personally feel like I haven't seen you in quite some time.
I've been around. I've had a lot of people to ask, where have you been on the weather? So I've got a few new things coming that we've not finished a few things with it yet, but there is some big stuff in the works for viewers of the X Sports Network, and among other things that we're smoothing out and ironing out. So, but stick with us through a few technical hiccups, and we plan on delivering to you one of the very, very best viewing experiences that you've ever had and ever will have in the history of this county sports.
Well, fantastic, and congratulations on all that. I'm glad to be part of it.
Yes.
Hey, next thing I got to ask now, I caught rumor church-wise. What is it you're doing in the ministry? Is that what I hear?
Yes. I have a new title with that, and I'm not. It's a very new thing, and I'm not quite used to it yet. But when I was
back down again, Mom.
Yeah, we are back. We are back.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Fantastic.
Now, okay, so I misspoke. It wasn't the cable, and she got it out of the garbage can.
Okay, good.
So we're going to go off for one quick second.
Okay.
I'm going to put in a backup real quick. So,
well, and with that said, before we go off, the ambulance is still on the field, so
yes.
that you're not missing any action. And let's take a break, and Ben, get us up and going.
Yep. To finish that sentence real quick, I am the pastor of Fall River and Pleasant Ridge United Methodist Churches.
Man,
so
you go,
anyway,
guy. You need some more irons in the fire?
Maybe one or two. You never know.
Okay, we'll figure something out for you.
We will be back right after this.
And we're back in Loretto, Tennessee, as the ambulance is leaving the field, taking the young Rocket player north as they have the lights on, and rumor has it is a spinal injury. That is just terrible, terrible news for the Rockets, as they're trying, the coaching staff is over there trying to gather their guys together, try to get their minds back in this game, knowing good and well, Michael, that that's not that easy.
Yeah, I've never, per se been on the field when something like that has happened, but I can just tell, it would rattle you as a player because, that's your brother out there that you've been working with all, summer, and just like that, he gets hurt like that, and you got to, as a coach, you have to rattle your players back together.
Well, you hit the nail right on the head. That's somebody they sit next to in a classroom. Mm-hmm. That's somebody that they're spotting while they're on the bench press or whatever form they're at. And, next thing you know, they're laying over there and having issues with whatever. And I'm not going to speculate anything that was going on over there, but I'm just going to say he was having issues as both teams are back on the field. Once again, let's reset this. Loretto has scored every possession. All touchdowns except for one field goal by Patton Simbeck. Loretto leads 31-21. 1 minute, 16 seconds left in the first half as Simbeck is lined up ready to kick. As he gets the whistle, he approaches, kicks a high pooch kick, going to be a little shorter than the other ones. It bounces off the receiver.
Got back on it, though. Wow. Caught a break there.
He caught a good break because it hit his chest and bounced
straight down
and forward. So he gained positive yards, but they're going to start at the 25-yard line.
Number 24, Carson Yates.
Of the Rockets right there. That's one of the shorter kicks I've seen this year so far from Patton, but it was very effective right there.
Well, we had like a 15, 20-minute break. His leg might be tightening up a little bit, so.
That's right, trying to get everybody down the field, get everybody back in the game as the Rockets break the huddle. Two wide receivers, wingback twins on the top sides. He's going to roll out to the right-hand side. Ezel gets chased. Oh, and they just miss him as Pope comes in and lays the wood to him as he misses the throw across the middle. Ezel had a sack, and dadgummit missed him, but Pope did not miss him.
He got every bit of him. And, as a freshman, you see a big guy coming at you running that fast, running that hard, you just got to get the ball away.
Right, and Connor Pope's not a small individual coming at you, and he's fast to be that big as well, coming at you from the middle linebacker position. Good play by the defense right there, bringing up 2nd down and 10 as the Rockets are in the wing T formation under center, no motion. Going to roll back out to the right-hand side again as they're going to roll out, try to get him. Going to throw it to the wide receiver as he makes a catch. Going to gain, looks like a good 8 yards right there.
And speaking on Connor Pope's speed, I remember last year in the baseball state tournament, he got in that bat and made a triple out of it. So,
that's right.
For a bigger guy and a catcher at that, he's got some wheels on him.
He does have wheels on him, which is probably why he's in the middle linebacker. 3rd down and 2.
And the Mustang student section getting a little rowdy down there. You love to see it.
Twins to the near side. Shotgun formation. Rolling to this side, looking for a wide receiver, looking for the man down deep, going to throw it short.
Wow.
He finds a crease, going to get down past the 50 as Jack Welch tackles him. They're going to say he's down at the Mustangs' 48-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit of a busted coverage there for the Mustangs, and lucky it didn't cost them a little more than just the first down. But 25 seconds on and rolling on the clock.
They line down quickly, shotgun formation towards the other side of the field. Ezel gets chased. Ezel's got him, wrap him up, bring it down. Number 24, I think that's Andrew Riley, the freshman, coming up, laying the boom. Big sack right there for the Loretto defenses. It's a big loss.
Forrest called a timeout. I was saying they looked like they were walking a little slow, looking like they might have just gone into halftime, but 11 seconds, you got 2 plays left.
Loss of 10 yards on that. Ezel did a fantastic job of breaking through the offensive lineman, grabbed a hold of him, and Andrew Riley came through and cleaned up the mess that was left. Fantastic job by the Mustangs defense.
Yeah, Ezel had him wrapped up at the ankles, and Riley just comes in and lays the boom and finishes off the sack.
Yes, he does, and this I think Ben has found the culprit. This time, are you 100% this time? Let me say this real quick while we're in a little bit of a timeout. So the last couple of times, Kevin has been here on doing the camera stuff. So I'm doing all I can to get Kevin to say something on air. It's going to happen. So I'll be up here and I'll say, hey, Kevin, what do you think about that? And he'll just look at me. But it's going to happen. I know somebody had mentioned, hey, do you have an imaginary friend up there? Yeah.
Unplug it and you'll get him called.
Yeah. But everybody thinks I have an imaginary friend named Kevin. I'm going to get. He will say something. Anyways,
hey, if you got me and you up here, we could probably get it to happen.
All right, shotgun formation. We're going to roll out to the right-hand side as Riley comes up and lowers the boom again.
Man, the freshman is out here taking heads off.
He's decided that, hey, I want to be on this field for a long time, not just every once in a while, as that's going to bring up, let's see, third down.
And about 20.
Every bit of 20.
Maybe 19. They have the ball at the 41.
Rockets break the huddle. Let's see what formation they come out this time. Coming back out with the two running backs, wide receiver on the far side. Under center, going to hand it off a little reverse back up the middle, number one. There's that play. Jack Welch coming over making the tackle along with Mason Tiggle. Had him around the ankles. As we're going into halftime, we're going to take a short break, then we'll come back with some stats. You've been watching Loretto football on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
What really matters during the ball game, in Matthew 5 and verse 6, Jesus said, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled." Don't you just love the kid who wants to do better, who wants to learn, who listens, who puts into practice so that they might excel in whatever sport it is? As a coach, those are the types of kids that you love to coach. How about from God's perspective? Don't you think He's looking for children who want to grow, to do better, to listen? Are you that type of child? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the halftime show here on the X Sports Network. We hope you're enjoying all the exciting high school football action here on the X Sports Network. Last night, the college football season got going for the Lions of North Alabama as they went far up north to take on Indiana State. First ever meeting between the Lions and the Sycamores here in the second quarter, down 6-0. Shunderick Powell going to break free and get into the end zone from 12 yards out. The Lions will lead 7-6 at the half. Moving ahead to the fourth quarter, Gavin Screws is going to find Tice Farrow for the 2-yard score. The 2-point is good. The Sycamores now lead it 14-7. With under a minute left, Noah Walters is going to find Corson Swan for the 10-yard score. It's 14-all. We're heading into overtime. In overtime, after an Indiana State field goal, it's Walters. Tries to launch this one up into the end zone. However, it will get picked off at the goal line as Indiana State goes on to win this one 17-14. Ball State and Tennessee hooking up at Neyland Stadium. First quarter action here. Hendon Hooker finds Jalen Hyatt, and he does the rest for the 23-yard score, putting the Vols up 7-0. Now up 10-0, it's Hooker on to call his own number for the 1-yard touchdown run. 17-0. It's a Volunteer lead. Now to the second quarter, it's Hooker. Once again, the keeper. It's a 3-yard touchdown, and that makes it 24-0 Tennessee. Then Jabari Small going to get some help here from his offensive lineman as he gets pushed in for the 7-yard score. The Volunteers rolling, leading at 31-0. And right before the end of the half, Hooker going to roll out to his left and find Walker Merrill for the 16-yard touchdown connection. The Volunteers would lead 38-0 at the half and go on to win big, 59-10. Kickoff for the second half will be in just a few minutes. Enjoy the rest of the game, and we'll see you guys tonight for all the highlights of all the local high school sports action coming up on the final score.
This is the X Sports Network.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your local sports forecast.
Chief Meteorologist Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, checking in with your halftime weather forecast right here on the X Sports Network, and your hourly forecast for the overnight, showing a shower or thunderstorm maybe continuing through the late evening hours. And I can't completely rule out a shower after midnight, but I do think most of the evening activity diminishes after midnight here. Overnight lows near 70 degrees, and then shower and thunderstorm chances pick up as we head through the late morning hours of your Saturday, possibly starting in the mid-morning, and then showers and thunderstorms widespread as we head into the afternoon. Looking like a wet Labor Day weekend ahead here. A few isolated showers and thunderstorms continuing through the late evening on Futurecast. By 11 o'clock, we're back into the mid to upper 70s here, only dropping toward the upper 60s and lower 70s around daybreak. Notice maybe a passing shower possible as early as then, but then through the mid to late morning into the midday hours, showers and thunderstorms become widespread over portions of southern middle Tennessee down through northwest Alabama. Not a guarantee everybody gets rain. They're still a little scattered here, but they will be numerous into the afternoon. Some of these could produce locally heavy downpours and maybe some gusty winds. Showers and thunderstorms continue into the evening hours, scattered at times, and even overnight into your Saturday night, because of a stalled frontal boundary to the northwest and a disturbance just off to the southwest, moving closer to the area, interacting with Gulf moisture. The rainy pattern continues from our Saturday into Sunday. Rain and thunderstorms likely at times, and through Sunday night into Labor Day on Monday as well. And honestly, scattered showers and thunderstorms continue to be possible for much of next week. We're getting into a rainy weather pattern here. Here's your hourly breakdown for your Saturday. Rain and thunderstorms becoming likely by mid to late morning through the midday and afternoon. Through the evening hours, here's some of the rainfall locally heavy at times, and scattered thunderstorms continuing overnight. Daytime highs only in the low to mid 80s for your Saturday here. And the next 7 days like this, rain and thunderstorms likely at times, not the whole time, but at times Saturday and Saturday night, Sunday and Sunday night, Labor Day on Monday, and then things become more scattered as we head toward the middle and latter portion of next week. Daytime highs staying in the low to mid 80s all the way through the end of next week. Morning lows staying in the upper 60s to near 70. You can always get the latest weather information by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. You get Live Viper Interactive Radar, hourly and 7-day forecasts produced by the weather team here. Watch warning notifications our live streaming weather channel, and it's a completely free download. You can either scan the QR code here on the screen or search your app store for Tennessee Valley Weather. You can also find our all local digital weather channel 24/7, the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, by searching Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or YouTube for Tennessee Valley Weather. That's it here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay tuned to the Exports Network for all your latest Friday night high school football coverage.
This is the X Sports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome out to LM Forsyth Field here at Loretto High School for some halftime stats. So on the scoreboard, the Mustangs currently have a 31-21 lead over Forrest. So here's some halftime stats. Carter Daniel passing 6 for 8, 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Caden Porter, 14 carries, 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. That average of 5.5 yards. Carter Daniel, 4 carries for 18 yards, no touchdowns, and Jaden Stoltz, 1 carry for 9 yards. In the receiving category, Jack Welch leading the way, 3 catches for 84 yards. And shortly behind him, Corbin Reynolds, the freshman, 2 catches for 62 yards and a touchdown. And Quint Seymour, 1 catch for 18 yards and a touchdown. On the defensive side, Connor Pope leading the way in the tackle category, 5.5 tackles, 4 solo. Brandon Snyder, the sophomore, with 4 tackles. Jackson Robertson, 3.5, along with Jack Welch. Lane Ezo with 3, Mason Tidwell with 2.5, Grant Tidwell with 2, and Eric Rawson, Jackson Traglia, and Ja'Kiah Inglet all with 1. In the kicking game, Patton Simbeck, 1 for 1 with field goals, 4 for 4 for extra points. And kick return stats, the Lane Ezo, 1 return for 35 yards, Caden Porter, 1 return for 31 yards, and Clint Seymour, 1 return for 23 yards.
The one leading the dance down there. That's like
So the passing yards, Loretto has 164 to Forrest 77, and Forrest has 151 rushing yards to Loretto's 102. Forrest with 11 first downs, Loretto with 10. Forrest with the 1 turnover, the fumble on the kickoff, Loretto with none. And Forrest 2 penalties for 15 yards, the Mustangs 1 for 15. So that is your halftime stats here.
That's what I'm saying.
You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hi, this is Clint Alley with your local history timeout. In this timeout, we're going to have a look at women's suffrage. Did you know that Lawrenceburg gave women the right to vote more than a year before the passage of the 19th Amendment? Lawrenceburg gave women the right to vote in municipal elections more than a year before the passage of the 19th Amendment, and that included all eligible women, both black and white. In 1920, the 19th Amendment to the Constitution was ratified by 1 vote in the Tennessee legislature, giving women the right to vote nationwide. But the women of Lawrenceburg won the right to vote in municipal elections more than a year before the passage of the 19th Amendment. The first time women voted in Lawrenceburg was on May 13, 1919. Mrs. C.T. Crawford was the first woman to arrive at the polls soon after they opened that morning, followed shortly thereafter by Docia Spann. The Lawrence Democrat reports that 161 women participated in that first mixed-sex municipal election in 1919. This number included several black women whom it says were allowed to vote the same as the men. This has been your local history timeout. For more about Lawrence County history, check out my book, Lawrence County History Trivia, available at the law offices of White & Betts on the square in Lawrenceburg, at New Moon Antiques on the square in Lawrenceburg, and on Amazon.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
What really matters during the ball game, in Matthew 5 and verse 6, Jesus said, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled." Don't you just love the kid who wants to do better, who wants to learn, who listens, who puts into practice so that they might excel in whatever sport it is? As a coach, those are the types of kids that you love to coach. How about from God's perspective? Don't you think He's looking for children who want to grow, to do better, to listen? Are you that type of child? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Moore along with Michael Marks Jr. It is halftime here at Loretto, LM Forsyth Field, as Loretto leads the Rockets of Forrest 31-21. Been a little bit of a delay, had technical issues, couldn't get things going off the right foot, but hey, we're up and going now. Ben's got us fixed. Tonight also, I do want to go ahead and say tonight, everyone please say a prayer for the player for the right. I think it was number 87. Yeah, junior tight end. They got hit on a kickoff return. Say a prayer for that young man. They believe he may have some sort of a spinal injury, that's just terrible. It's just bad. But now, I mean, I say just bad. It's just fact that he had a spinal injury. We don't know if his diagnosis or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just bad. A young man like that.
Any degree of spinal injury is scary, whether it's severe or minor. I mean, they're all a little scary because of how fragile that area is.
That's right. And starting the second half, Loretto will kick the ball off, so Rockets will receive to try to even this score up or at least get it closer than 10 points. Loretto had a very explosive first half by scoring a touchdown on every possession except for one, and they still got 3 points out of it from Patton Simbeck field goal. As the Rockets are gracing the field, and here come the Mustangs. And the student section, Michael, halftime. I mean, the student section has a karaoke machine. It's unreal.
Making a former member proud right here, but when you look at the scoreboard here at halftime, I mean, I don't want to sound like an overconfident fan or anything, but does it really surprise you that much? I mean, the Mustangs offense is on a new level this year, and the scoreboard's really shown that.
Well, the past 2 years the score has been 18-7 and 13-7. This year at halftime it's 31-21. As Patton Simbeck kicks it off, going to be a squib kick on the ground, jumping around as they do field it. He's coming straight up the field as he sees a crease.
Good tackle.
Gets tackled. I can't see the numbers. 2 or 3 Mustangs on the tackle.
38-52.
Well, 38 is, as I go down through here, Preston Way. 52 is Colin Wisdom. Rockets, see if they can do some changes right here. They were effective with a little bit of a kind of a reverse misdirection. That's where they actually scored 2 of their touchdowns in the first half. We'll see what they do to try to tweak their offense, maybe get some yards. This right here, they're coming out with a bunched backfield, shotgun formation.
Oh, they're running somebody on late. But what I'm concerned to see for Forrest is how their quarterback can come back, because he got popped there a couple times there at the end of the first half. See if he can come back and respond for them.
All right, they're running, and it's called a hit. Ooh, and he comes up. Somebody makes a good tackle. Come on. What's going on? Okay, so what's going on right here on that play right there? Forrest lined up. It's almost like a goal line type offense where it's a heavy to one side and turn around and hand it off to the last running back through where he's got every blocker he has in front of him. And he got a gain, looks like of about 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Same formation. Actually, 2 tight end formation, going to hand him out, coming this side, pulling guard. He's got blockers in front of him. Number 2, as they come up, Jack Welch wraps him up, along with Branton Snyder.
And the one thing I noticed from Forrest watching them play the Mustangs last year is they did this a bunch. They had, they put their quarterback in the shotgun, and they would run heavy to one side, have a bunch of blockers in front of them. And even though the score was 13-7, I felt like they were really eating the Mustangs up last year. I'm glad to see the Mustangs kind of shut this run up a little bit more.
1st down and 10 Rockets. They're on a 37-yard line as they have 2 tight ends. Going to run the same play once again. Come around this near side. Blockers out in front. We have Jack Welch making it over to Branton Snyder along with Lane Ezel and I think also Jackson Robertson.
Yeah, good bunch tackling there for the Mustangs, but they've run the same play 3 times. And
another 8 yards on the carry.
Yep.
It's kind of one of those things, Michael, where as a defender, the lead blockers that come out in front of you, you can't necessarily submarine them anymore like we used to could, but you got to take them head on and try to make them bounce it out.
It'll disrupt the play a little bit. I mean, nobody likes to get hit, but, you got to force a little contact. It's football. It happens.
Shotgun formation, 2 tight ends. Right, same play once again as we have reports Lawrence County High School 28, and that is Montgomery Central High School 0. 3rd quarter, 3 minutes, 44 seconds left. Good job by the Mustangs defense that time of only keeping it 1 yard. Brings up 3rd down and 1 from the 46-yard line.
So, 3rd down and 1 here for Forrest. See if they can. Oh, and a high snap
over his head.
He's going to have to fall on him. Wow. Really unfortunate.
Yes, unfortunate as Lane Ezel, Jack Welch, and Mason Tidwell were back there very quick. Going to bring up, that's a huge loss. Looks like it's going to be about, good night.
That went from 3rd and 1 to 4th and about 13 or 14.
Every bit of it. big break for the defense right there. Is that, they stopped and played for that, but whenever you can go backwards with them and you're getting the ball back with the hot hand, as we have Caden Porter and Clint Seymour back deep to receive the punt.
And, for Forrest, even if they don't get the first down on that 3rd and 1, if they don't go backwards so far, it's a possible go for it on 4th down as Clint Seymour calls for the fair catch around the 33-yard line.
Lane Easel come in. Wasn't necessarily close. Did a good job of getting penetration towards the punter. As we're going to swap sides right here, Loretto's going to start the first drive of the second half. I'm trying to say, wait till they put the ball down. They're going to be at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Mustangs, 9 minutes, 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
And they actually marked them down at the 35-yard line.
That's even better.
Hey, if it helps us, I'm not going to complain.
That's right. Spread formation, shotgun, going to hand it off to Porter. Porter coming up down the side, trying to find a crease, and does, and going to get positive yards. Good job of cutting it back. Going to get a gain of 5 yards. First and going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, good run out there by Caden, following his blockers and making do with what he can.
Caden's more effective. It's like when he gets through the line of scrimmage or that first line and then makes his cut. Seems like when Caden's more effective. Shotgun formation, going to hand it off to him to the other side. Bruising run as he met the middle linebacker and bowed him over. Going to be 1st down, Loretto.
You think Caden Porter, you think fast, you think juke, but listen, he's a stout kid. If he gets in the middle of the field, and I'm certainly not standing there letting him hit me.
Spread formation, twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Porter behind the quarterback in shotgun formation. Ja'Kai Inglet as the wingback coming on to this side. Ball going to be handed off to Porter once again as he finds a crease.
Nothing.
He may even have lost a half a yard.
Yeah, just couldn't find the hole right there and try to make it back to the line of scrimmage, but I believe they're going to rule that a loss of 1.
Going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 46-yard line, Loretto 46-yard line. Spread formation, shotgun. Porter to the right-hand side of Daniel. They're going to turn around and hand it off once again. Going to be Porter heavy this drive. Going to get across the 50 up to the, let's call it the
49.
Well, it depends on which one they're going to go with. One's at the 49, one's at the 50. They're going to call it at the 50. Wow, that's what I say too.
Caden's hips were at the 49-yard line, but so that's going to make it 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. So Daniel on the shotgun, Porter to his left. Forrest defender almost jumps offside.
Loretto looking to the sideline, getting a play. Going to be twins to the far side. Going to turn around and hand it off to Porter once again as he gets positive yardage, but the Rockets did get heavy penetration that time.
But it looks like the refs are going to give them a favorable spot, so this looks like 4th and 1, 4th and maybe 2.
I'm going to say 4th and 2. Yeah, they're going to call it 4th and 2.
And if you're Loretto, I don't see why not go for it.
Right. We're moving the ball. Spread formation. Shotgun. Porter to the right-hand side. Going to fake. Going to be a slant on the inside to Seymour. Hits him at the 40-yard line. Come on, guy. That's a late hit right there.
And they've been doing it all night. But, hey, good play by Quint Seymour. That's 4th down. And, most teams don't like to throw on 4th down. But Quint, good job, just making sure he caught the ball first before he tried to make any moves.
Loretto baiting the defense. Come on up, stop Porter. Then we're going to hit you in the creases. Shotgun formation. Wide receivers all over the place. Hand it off to Porter. Porter cuts it back, finds a crease. Going to be a gain of probably 2 yards, maybe 3.
And, Nick, if you remember the first drive in the first half started the same way. We went Caden Porter heavy, a couple passes here and there. But we really, did a good job taking some time off the clock. As you can see, that's what the Mustangs are doing. On their first drive, Forrest had the ball for a little bit, but we're already halfway through the first the 3rd quarter here.
Shotgun formation, twins to the far side. Wide receiver near, going to be a quick pitch out to the wide receiver just behind him. As he was a quick hit out there from the defensive back on number 6, Corbin Reynolds. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, not sure if Corbin was ready for the ball right there, but nobody really to blame right there. Just a quick hit play and couldn't secure the catch.
3rd down and 7. Same formation. Porter to the right-hand side of Daniel. Daniel going to hand it off. The defensive ends are just absolutely chopping down on them. Looks like it's going to be a loss of maybe one, maybe two.
It looks like we're keeping the offense on the field. I like the confidence from the Mustangs offensive play caller.
Be interesting to see what they call it. Like I said, the Forrest defense, they're getting to where they really want to bring those defensive ends. Shotgun going to roll out to the left, looking for a receiver.
He's got him if he hits him.
Oh, come back and get it, Corbin. Pass interference. Come on.
Throw it.
Listen, he tried to hit like a backdoor pass right there, and Corbin jumped just a little too early, but the Rocket defender was on him. First time the Mustangs have been stopped all night as Forrest takes over. Going to be 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, good defense right there by Forrest, and unfortunately Corbin couldn't corral the catch right there, but so Forrest going to have the ball at the 36-yard line.
Ben Luna showing us the radar. Looks like a sail heading in our direction. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Maybe we can get some more football action done before it gets here.
Yeah, hopefully that big one will miss us. Maybe we can just get a little bit of showers.
Forrest breaks the huddle. 2 running backs in the backfield. Going to hand off
that little reverse again.
Little reverse on the inside. Mason Tidwell on the tackle, but he's going to gain a good 5 yards. 2nd down and probably 5.
And, that play has killed us all night as we have looks like a Forrest player cramping up. Good heads-up play by his teammate to stretch him out right there.
That may be number 1, the running back that's been running that.
Yeah, I don't see him on his feet right now, so I believe that is him.
A little misdirection right there. It is cramping. It's kind of muggy. Little bit of a breeze blowing in. Don't see any leaves on the trees over there moving around, and the flag is. Well, you can't see it.
I'd say it's not moving a whole lot, but there is a light breeze.
Loretto right now, Forrest with the ball. 2nd down and 5. They have a player down. They're stretching him out, trying to get him back up on his feet. Those kind of cramps are horrible. Ben, how long do you think it would be for that sails here? Weatherman Ben Luna. He's thinking 20 minutes. Let's hope something happens, Ben, and it decides, hey, Loretta's playing football, we're going to go somewhere else.
And that's if another one doesn't crop up.
Ben,
got to look at the bright side.
Ben.
I'm only the messenger.
Ben.
I'm in marketing, not production.
I'll give you that.
That's right. Number 1's up, hobbling off. Like I said, he was trying to stretch out his hamstring. Ben saying, yeah, that one misses. Hoping another one don't pop up. We're trying to be, positive. We don't want facts.
No lightning.
No lightning.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
It means we can keep playing. The ball's just going to be a little wet.
That's right. Wet ball drills. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Mustangs are up 31-21 as, unlike the first half, Michael, the scoring has come to a halt.
It's died down a little bit. I mean, we haven't seen a score yet, and there's only 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Rockets to the line, 2 running backs in the backfield. Turn around, hand it off, and kind of a fullback dive right up the middle.
Yeah, he's going to be stood up.
Stands him up. Jack Welch hits him face on.
Lane Ezel in there, too.
Lane Ezel and Branton Snyder coming up to help make the tackle. Going to be 3rd down and 2.
Another little score update. Lawrence County is still up 28-0 on Montgomery Central with 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Good job, Michael, trying to find some scores and do the color as the Rockets break the huddle. Clock is running. 3rd down and 2. Single running back in the backfield, man in motion. Coming to the other side.
Score from Summertown. Richland has a 20-13 lead over Summertown with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Oh, they're going to get a 1st down. He's going to get up to, looks like the 49, just shy of the 50. For those of you, well, they may call it the 50. He gained 1.5 yards right there as he was going back to the huddle. news in the county is Summertown head coach Rick Rice. I guess you could say kind of forced to resign due to insurance issues with his son, which was in a bad car wreck some years ago, and he's not necessarily 100% resign as Rockets throw it down the field. As it was a good defensive play by Traglia to stay right there with him. I don't think that ball was going to be catchable either way around, but nonetheless.
Avoided a holding penalty at that.
Right, so Coach Ross had to go back to Rutherford County until they could get the insurance that he needed so he'd come back. So he's still on the coaching staff, but he's just kind of like in more of a volunteer kind of thing until they get it. Then he's supposedly be able to come back and regain his head coach.
And former Loretto Mustang Jason Busby is actually the interim head coach for Summertown. Right. So congratulations to him.
As Forrest turns around, hands it off first man, only man in the backfield.
Ooh.
Easy kind of almost, or excuse me, that's Jack Welch almost had him as some of the other Mustangs in the defensive backfield. It was Ezel and Brant Snyder coming over and laying the hit on him.
I'm not sure if I'm just noticing this a little different from up here in the box, as opposed to sitting in the crowd, but there've been some hard hits tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this Mustangs defense has been flying around and popping some kids.
That's right. Going to be 3rd down and 4. They are at the Mustangs 44-yard line. 2 running backs behind. Going to turn around and hand it off to 22, going around the right-hand side, finds a crease. Going to get the first down. It's going to be close if he didn't. They're walking directly down the line.
Jack Welch on the stop. Brody Spires is the ball carrier.
They're going to call it, give him first down.
First down.
That's enough to move the chains for the Rockets.
Going to be 1st down and 10 on the Mustangs 40-yard line. 2 minutes 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter as the Rockets have really slowed down pace. It was slow kind of the first half, but it's really, really slowed down pace the second half.
Well, I mean, you can tell the mind of their coaches. Down 2 scores, they're going to try to keep the ball as long as possible to keep the Mustangs from having a chance to increase their lead. They still do need to come back.
Wing T offense, man in motion. They hand him out going around the right-hand side. They get a job at making him bubble, but he's still going to get positive yardage.
The ball's on the ground, I think.
Is the ball on the ground? The Mustangs
say they have it.
Let's see.
Mustang ball.
Mustang has the ball.
Good play right there.
2nd turnover of the night for Forrest. Good job of stripping. The Mustangs are doing a good job of jumping on the ball, and it's landing right at their feet. You couldn't ask for any more than that.
Yeah, good luck for the Mustangs. I didn't see who forced it or recovered it, but you see some guys start jumping up and excited, pointing their arms, and worked out.
Yeah, it was a melee over there. I mean, there was a pile of kids over there.
Mustangs still trying to get some guys on and off the field. Looks like they're subbing a receiver.
Number 12 running onto the field, Hunter Smith.
Carter coming to the huddle.
Jack Welch coming to the sideline, get a much-deserved breather.
Yeah, he has been wearing himself out tonight. Offense, he's our leading receiver as of now. On defense, he's out there making tackles.
Porter handed the ball off, going to get between the defensive tackles. Gets upfield, going to be a gain of about 7 yards.
Yeah, the second half, Caden's been getting the ball a lot, and he's not had a whole lot to do. I mean, trying to make some guys miss. That may have been his best run of the half so far.
Backfield, I'm not sure if he made it back to the line of scrimmage or not.
I believe they're going to rule him there at the 46, maybe 47.
We got to be careful right here to not get too conservative.
It looks like they are leaving the offense on the field.
Jack Welch coming back onto the field.
And they are.
Going to be 4th down and 1, or 4th down and half.
Mustangs still subbing guys in and out.
Refs said move the chains!
I'm about to say, it looked like the ref said to move the chains, but we got where the ball is. It's a 4th down, but they're telling them to move the chains. So.
And the Rockets coach is standing right there.
Oh, and he is irate.
Yes, he is.
And rightly so. That ball is a yard short of where the chain is. The 1st down Mustangs. It's nice to have a break go your way every once in a while.
Spread. Wide receivers on either side. Going to hand it off Porter. No, going to hit him in a slant. Oh! And Welch knows that he could be still running if he wrangles that one in.
Just through his arms.
He was looking downfield before he secured the ball.
And, with the Mustangs offense moving as fast as they are and as talented as these receivers are, sometimes it's, hard to wait till you catch the ball. They're looking to make their next move and try to get some yards after the catch.
Twins to the near side, shotgun formation, wide receiver to the far side, Porter to the left-hand side of Daniel. Handoff, Porter bouncing to the right-hand side, trying to outrun around the end.
There he goes.
But he's got a hole. They're not going to catch him. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Caden Porter.
That's his third of the game.
He went a long way for that one, folks. 55 yards on the carry. He beat him around the end, and he was off to the races. Touchdown, Caden Porter, bringing the score 37-21 as Patton Simbeck's on the field for extra point.
And that right there, Nick, is what he has been waiting to do all night. Take one to the outside and get a big run and turn on the jets and kiss everybody goodbye.
Once again, Porter's done a fantastic job of getting up and underneath the defensive ends and then bouncing it out, and then it's off to the races.
And, he's having to do almost a job of two guys right there. He's our power back and our speed back. So he's been running between the tackles, but when he gets his chances, he's taking it to the outside.
As Simbeck kicks the extra point, bringing the score 38-21, 16 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm talking about doing the job of two people. I haven't seen Stoltz back on the field. I think he's injured because at one time...
I saw them taping his foot up earlier, and he still has that one carry for 9 yards.
Yeah, he came off the field hobbling. That may be the reason why Porter carrying the load because he's productive.
You have 25 carries, 161 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's 6.5 yards a carry.
Right, but nonetheless, sometimes you got to give him a break. I know he just plays offense only, but carrying it that many times and doing what he's doing, sometimes you got to get just a little bit of a breather, especially if you're carrying him a bunch back to back. But listen, I don't want to take him out either, as productive as he's been.
And as long as he wants to stay on the field and he's got the juice in the tank to do it, I don't see why not.
That's right.
So that's actually the first. We have 16 seconds left in the third quarter, and that's the first score we've had the entire quarter.
Wow.
It's the biggest lead the Mustangs have had tonight at 17. They had a 21-7 lead in the first quarter, now a 38-21 lead.
Patton Simbeck stepping it off. See where he wants to begin the kickoff as we get the whistle from the wide hat. Simbeck approaches, and he kicks it deep this time.
Good kick.
And we fielded at the 2, running straight up the middle of the field, trying to find a crease. They do have one. And he gets open, and it is number 18, Jackson Robertson, making a tackle at the 35-yard line.
And I believe he saved a touchdown right there. That kid had a good return going and had the block set up and was following him right down the middle of the field.
It'll be interesting right here to see if Forrest changes something up to kind of speed up the pace of the offense because they're getting to where they need to score quickly. Yes. With 8 seconds left in the third quarter, yes, they need to score much. They're down by 17 now.
Yeah, 3-score game, and they've been running this wing T, which, they've put 21 points on the board, and in some high schools, that's enough to win a game, but with the Mustangs offense this year, it's...
Oh, wow.
Big hit.
Fullback handed off right at the middle, and number 52 for the Mustangs came up and rocked as well. And I think that was Colin Wisdom.
And that's going to be the quarter as the Mustangs currently have a 38-21 lead over the Rockets of Forrest.
Going into the fourth quarter, let's take a break. Thank you for watching Loretto football on the X Sports Network. We'll be back after this.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Welcome back to Loretto after the Mustangs go down and score kickoff, and they get a long run from about they were down at the 37-yard line, I believe. And is there a flag on the field?
There is a flag on the field, and it looked like one of the Mustangs players had his helmet pulled off, so that's gonna be a face mask against the Mustangs. Wow! And it was on the tackle of the tailback there. I saw him get a little bit of the helmet, and I guess that was enough to throw a flag.
The Rockets have the ball, 1st and 10 from the Mustang 26-yard line.
They're in business now.
Just beginning the 4th quarter. The Rockets look like they got a little bit more. They got kids running off the field. They got all, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Where's the flag? They got illegal substitution coming up right here, Michael.
Yeah, they got guys running on and off the field, and they've been doing it all night. I mean, they've had some guys coming on the field with right before they snap, coming off the field, and this time it finally got them for a penalty.
Listen, I'm going to say this, and I don't know who the guy is. That's the referee, but he is very kind of sloppy and nonchalant about his signals. He don't want to wave his arms. Take a little pride in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree. He has seemed a little less animated than some guys can be.
Yeah, I mean, anyways, under center, man in motion, turn around, pitch it to the man, trying to get drops the ball on the turf. He's trying to cut back.
And
he finds an opening.
Completely out of position.
And that is number 10.
We got a flag coming in after the play.
Coming down, hitting low to bring him down, but there's a flag on the far side of middle of the field, but pretty good bit away from the play.
Yeah.
Did you see what that was, Mike?
I believe it was a holding, but I'm not 100% sure. It was a good play by the tailback. Forrest caught it, dropped it, picked it up, ran to the other side of the field, and there was nobody there, and Traglia takes him down at the knees.
He's quick. That number 2 right there they have, he's quick.
Yeah, 2, 1, 6, all those guys they've been running have not been slow, I'll just put it that way.
Lightning off in the distance.
Let's just pray we can get this 11 minutes and 12 seconds out of the way, because, we've already had the one delay with the ambulance having to come to the field and a little bit of a longer halftime, so.
Okay, so did he make a call?
It was a holding on the offense.
Okay, there we go.
So it's going to be 1st and about
14, 15.
Yeah, it's from the spot of the foul, and it was on down the field.
Come on, dude. Going to be at the Mustangs' 31-yard line. 2 running backs in the backfield. Under center, turn handoff, number 2 around the left-hand side.
Oh, good.
Good job. Just couldn't hold on to him as he hits a crease. He's headed towards the end zone. Let's see if we can hold on to him. Jackson Robertson stops him about the 2-yard line.
And we had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and just listen, I will give this number 2 for Forrest a lot of credit. He has been doing a good job breaking the first tackle and even dragging some guys with him. You can tell he is gassed.
Yeah, he is gassed. He did a fantastic job of breaking that tackle. Because I believe that was Welch that had him, that couldn't bring him down. Forrest wing T formation from the 2-yard line.
Final score from Richland, Richland 20, Summertown 13.
As quarterback sneak up the right-hand side, the Rockets are going to score. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left. That's going to bring the score to 38-27 as the Mustangs still lead. Rockets bring on the field goal unit.
So yeah, we got a 2-score game now, so it's definitely got a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, it has really, really slowed down, which is probably a good thing for the Mustangs because, nothing's happening big time on the Forrest offensive side.
So yeah, they had the ball for about 1 minute and 45 seconds and scored. So for the Mustangs, not the best news.
Kick is up, and it is good. Extra point is good. Loretto with a 10-point lead. We're going to take a short break. You're watching Mustangs football on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
This is the X Sports Network.
Rockets score, bringing the score to 10 as they try to kick an onside kick. The Mustangs recover. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10. I believe they're going to be at the 43-yard line.
Mustangs real lucky they had their heads up there because,
that was a quick onside kick. There wasn't a whole lot of line up and look at it and then let's do it. It was break the huddle, kick the ball.
That was a good play by Forrest. Mustangs just lucky they had their heads up and a good job covering the ball by Jackson Traglia.
Jackson did do a good job of getting that ball. Mustangs break the huddle. They have twins to the near side, shotgun formation.
They got one-on-one coverage to the outside.
And hand it to Porter once again. Why not? Oh, as he's wrapped up by the defensive lineman, looks like it could be a loss of a yard. Or did he get back to the line of scrimmage?
They're going to rule him a
loss of a half a yard.
Yeah.
The Mustangs looking to the sideline, getting their play. Going to be twins to the far side. Shotgun formation. Porter to the left side of Daniel. Going to ride him, going to hand it off. Porter looking for a place to go. Spins off a defender. Well defended that time by the Rockets.
Yeah, Caden got to the outside, was trying to make some moves, and just nowhere to go right there, so that's going to bring up 3rd down.
He may have lost another yard, half a yard. 9 minutes, 44 seconds left. Getting a call from the sideline. Twins to the far side. Shotgun formation. Fake going to throw it around the middle.
Oh, he dropped it again.
Once again, Welch hit in the hands and dropped it.
And Nick, little tidbit right here. Mustangs have 1 completion for 3 yards in the second half.
Really. Going to be 4th down and 11 as the punt unit comes on the field. That was a really, really quick possession right there.
Yep, 3 and out.
As the punt team comes onto the field.
Mustangs fans haven't given up yet. They're still out here yelling. But yeah, I'm starting to see that lightning in the distance.
Yep. Here's the punt team breaking the huddle. I would not expect, Mason Tidwell's got his arms out. He's looking to find out who somebody is. I think we're going to call timeout. And the Mustangs do get a timeout. We're going to take one with them. You're watching Mustangs football on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the general manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Welcome back as the punt unit's on the field. Punt to Simbeck. Simbeck with a high punt to the near side. And they turn, gets on the ground.
Forrest lucky that ball didn't bounce into number 16 right there blocking.
Could have been a fumble. Good job. That was number 8 down there. Levi Sharp to down the ball as the Rockets are going to take over first down and 10 from the 29-yard line, their own 29-yard line. 9 minutes, 18 seconds left. They're down by 10. The Rockets, from my understanding, preseason, they were picked to be the number 1 team in this region. So we can't sit back and go to sleep on them with a 10-point lead.
Oh, and as the Mustangs have seen, they had to come out and they had to work till the fourth quarter to beat Collinwood. And, in high school football, these kids are going to go out there and work their tail off every night. You can't go to sleep on anybody.
Turn around, hand it off to the second man through.
Good
number
tackle.
2. Going to come up, and he looks like he's going to get a gain of maybe 1 yard.
And see, that's what the Mustangs need to do right there, gang tackling. You're not going to be able to bring down this number 2 kid with one guy. So you get 2 or 3 in there and bring them down. That's what you need to do.
On it. Save the turnover right there.
That's the 4th fumble that Forrest has had. Only 2 have been recovered by the Mustangs, but they've had some real drive killers. They had a 3rd and 1 snap go over the quarterback's head that ended in a 4th and 14, and now we're here 3rd and about, I'd say 14 or 15.
Starting at the 25-yard line, too. 8 minutes and counting, wing T formation. Under center, going to turn around. Fake, he's rolling out to the near side.
He's got one open again.
Oh, wow. Listen, I got to give credit where credit's due. That was not only a fantastic throw, but that number
Beautiful
4.
Catch.
Yes, because that ball went through some arms and still concentrated to catch it inbound.
So it's going to be 4th and about 5 here. 4th and 4.
So listen, that was good defense. He found a very small crease and put that ball in it, and he caught it.
Yeah, you haven't seen Forrest throw the ball a whole lot tonight, but when they have, they've been efficient. His freshman quarterback's had a good game.
4th down and 5. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. He got out of bounds, so the clock is stopped.
So this is a big play right here, both ways.
2 running backs in the backfield under center. Oh, get back, Mustangs. As they tried the hard snap to get him off sides. It'll be 4th down and 5.
And I believe Forrest, they're going to call a timeout right there.
Who called timeout?
Forrest.
Okay.
And I believe what they were trying to do.
They were trying to draw the Mustangs offside to get a cheap first down.
Yeah, 4th and 5.
But listen, like I said, the offense they run being 10 points down, are they going to punt it right here?
Well, they're on their own 35-yard line. If they give the ball to the Mustangs, I'm not saying it's an easy score, but puts the Mustangs in good position to make it another 3-score game.
Yes, it does. And the last series was the first time of this game that Loretto had a 3-and-out.
It was the first punt of the game. The only other time they hadn't scored, it was they went for it on 4th down and didn't get it.
Right. So, do not take the foot off the gas just yet.
Oh, yeah. Like we were saying, you can't take any team you play lightly, whether it's Lawrenceburg, Summertown, Forrest, Wayne County. It doesn't matter the size of the school. You have to keep your foot on the gas the entire game because any team can come back and make it a ball game.
That's right. This is high school football. You don't ever know what happens.
Yeah, classification around here does not necessarily matter. These small towns with kids with big hearts.
There is not a punting unit on the field, or is that? What is that? Okay, we have a shotgun formation, heavy to the left-hand side.
Looks like that power run they've been doing.
Turn around, hand it off to number 2. Number 2 finds some blockers.
Right on the line.
Oh, he's close.
I believe they're going to give it to him.
Oh, he's real close. The far sideline guy is going to give him a first down. They're giving it to him. Whew, that's close.
Yeah, he needed the 39, and I believe he got right there, if not the 40.
up for a first down for the Rockets.
Big conversion right there by Forrest.
I mean, that's a first down by the fuzz of the strings that's holding that football together is what that is.
Exactly.
1st and 10. The Rockets are at their own 40-yard line. They break the huddle. Going to be wing T formation.
Mustangs defensive line not getting set.
Well, they can't until they can tell which side's strong.
Yep.
Man in motion.
Because I believe that's the third time they switch formations this possession.
Swapping sides. Trying to find a man open. Throws it short. Got to be careful right there, Lane. Dadgum, you'll get a late hit on a quarterback. Incomplete pass will stop the clock. Going to be 2nd down and 10.
Well, Nick, with the way the officials have been calling this game, I believe there's still only 3 or 4 penalties. I'm not sure if they give them a late hit.
Still, though,
but you can't take a chance with 7 minutes in a 10-point game.
No. Rockets, they've been huddling all night long, still not in a terrible hurry by all means.
Well, last play was an incompletion, so the clock is stopped at 7:13.
Wing T formation under center, man in motion. Going to run that little reverse. He's in the backfield this time.
That was a big play by the Mustangs defense. That little reverse handoff they've been doing has killed us all night. And
Connor Pope did a fantastic job of seeing that hole and hitting it. Soon as the offensive lineman pulled, he filled that hole.
And he put his head right in number one's gut.
And they lost a yard. Going to be 3rd down and 11. Clock is running.
And, if you're the Mustangs, Forrest probably going to run that little rollout play and try to get somebody open down here on the far side.
Shotgun formation. Going to be twins to the top side. Is he going to roll to the top side? Going to throw it downfield, and he's got a man open. As he gets turned around, it's like they're wanting a pass interference on the defender.
There's a chance he could have gotten one. There was a little bit of a bump in shoulders right there with
Jackson
Robertson.
Yeah.
But good coverage. 4th and 11 now. And if you're Forrest, I would almost say you cannot run the ball here. 6.5 minutes, 4th and 11 yet. And, this is almost game time right here.
Well, that's right there. If that ball is a little closer to that receiver, he may get that pass interference. But as many times as he turned around, they could tell
he couldn't find the ball.
Yeah. Clock stopped. Forrest once again taking their time in the huddle, get the right play. It's 4th down and 11. They are at their 39-yard line. Shotgun formation. The defense is not set as they're running all over the place.
And I'm not sure what they're going to what do we got here?
Delay of game.
Wow, that's a huge killer for Forrest. That goes from 4th and 11 to 4th and 16. That went from 4th and really hard to 4th and nearly impossible.
Hold on, did somebody get a timeout before that happened?
No. They did not?
No. Timeout Forrest.
Oh, they did get the timeout off.
Yes, they got the timeout. And listen, the Mustangs right there who was very fortunate because
they were not set.
No, the linemen were all running around trying to get set.
I believe they had to flip the defense there at the end.
To go back to what you were saying is how they're not getting set is a lot of this defensive sets are determined by which side is the strong side or not. And with the motion coming, there's a whole lot more shifting on the defensive line to try to get set to be prepared to the strong side to be moving. And it also doesn't help when the Forrest guys line up wrong and they're having to shift too.
Because, as much as the Mustangs have, Forrest has been running guys on and off the field all night, which, as much as it confuses Forrest's offense, it hurts our defense a little bit.
That's right. 4th down and 11, 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. Mustangs up by 10. Forrest with the ball on their own 39-yard line. Shotgun formation.
Crowd getting loud here at Loretto.
Going to roll to the top side. Pope's after ball on the ground. Going to be a turnover as the Mustangs will take over the ball. They're going to say he is at the
39.
No, he's actually a little further down the field than that.
I think they got him at the 36.
1st down and 10. The Mustangs on the Rockets' 36-yard line. They've had a hard time holding on to the football, and that has been in the Mustangs' benefit.
5th fumble. And listen, if I've said his name once tonight, I've said it 100 times. Connor Pope, coming in, stripping the quarterback, and even though he didn't get the sack, he stripped him. That puts the ball on the ground. Quarterback had to fall on it.
Spread formation, going to hand it off to Porter. Porter bouncing on the right-hand side, doesn't have much to do, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And as much as we've slowed Forrest down this half, they've slowed us down, evenly as much. We've both only had one touchdown each this half. It's 31-21 at half.
Connor Pope, not only has he been a wild bandit after the quarterback and the running backs for Forrest, he's also an offensive lineman, so he's having to go both ways, and he's got to be feeling it.
And there you go. Corbin Reynolds makes the catch. He gets to the 30. I believe they're going to roll that the 32-yard line.
Going to be positive yardage. That's a long throw for a high school quarterback.
Yeah, from the opposite hash.
Yeah, to get all the way over to this sideline outside the numerals. Going to be a gain of about 3. Going to be third down and probably 7. Mustangs in their typical spread formation, twins to the near side, Porter in the backfield, shotgun formation.
Clint way out wide to the far side, one-on-one coverage right there.
Mustangs looking to the sideline. I think they're trying to let the clock tick. Going to hand off to Porter. Porter bounces. No, he keeps
he hits it with a fade route.
Oh, fantastic throw. Oh, my goodness. That was absolutely beautiful throw. Clint Seymour runs right underneath it and just steps right into the end zone. Fantastic play right there.
Well, Clint's a real agile guy, and you see him spread out far to the far side. It's just him and another guy. If he can put a move on him, that's an easy touchdown. And the Mustangs capitalize off a good opportunity there.
The defender bit on the handoff, as I did.
It looks like Clint was running a little bit of a slant, and then he cut out and ran a fade route.
Yeah, and listen, Carter Daniel hit him perfectly as the extra point is no good. Going to be wide to the left.
Still a two-score game.
That's right. Carter Daniel did it. I mean, that ball was high and on the money. Fantastic throw. Listen, and you have that. When your quarterback can throw and you're making plays, your running back's making plays, it's hard to defend either way around. Fantastic job by the Mustangs offense. Fantastic job by the defense, too, of stopping these guys and bringing them down.
So, yeah, for the Mustangs, Carter Daniel now 9 of 15, so only 3 completions this half, but 209 yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 of them going to Clint Seymour, who has 3 catches for 58 yards now.
I tell you what, we're going to keep it right here.
So Forrest coming out to return the kick. Mustangs still having a little huddle by the sideline. 44-28, 5:08 left on the clock here. Mustangs still in the huddle coming out. And this is a big play right here for the Mustangs. If they can pin them deep, I mean, that can almost kill any drive that Forrest wants to get started.
Well, this will be I'm assuming Patton Simbeck's going to do everything they can to kick this one in the end zone to keep them pinned deep. With the way they've struggled holding on to the football, I'd risk it keeping them down here.
Yeah, put it high, make it something that your team can get time to get down there, and something that they have a chance to maybe muff.
Kick it out of the back of the end zone if you've got the leg to do it. Don't give them a chance to run anything back.
Patton Simbeck is the guy to do it, and he's going to boom one. It's going to get down to a 5-yard line.
Running back right at the middle. He's got blockers. He runs into his own guy. Bouncing outside. He's
Pat Simbeck's got to get him.
Gets him. Oh, and he spins off of him. Jackson. Let's see. Jackson Robertson. Lane Ezel. No, that's not Lane Ezel. That is number 8. Yeah, it is Lane Ezel. And number 8, Levi Sharp over to make the tackle along with Brandon Snyder.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're Forrest, that's exactly what you wanted. They've. I'm not going to say they've been killing us, but they've been hurting us on these kickoffs, getting good field position for their offense.
Yeah, that's where you really, really hope you can kick them in the end zone, whether they can't run it out. But Forrest breaks the huddle. They're going to have a single running back in the backfield. They got the ball at their 48-yard line. Rolling out, going to be throwing it deep, and he's got a man wide open, and he drops it.
Oh, man, that's a heartbreaker for Forrest because that's a touchdown right there, and he just can't can't bring it in. Forrest seemed to have a hard time holding on to the ball tonight. I don't know if it's getting wet or something like that, but it hasn't been affecting the Mustangs as much as it has the Rockets.
Well, the receiver got behind Robertson right there.
But it looked like the ball was behind him.
Well, but not by a lot. I'm still going to call that just a drop because when it hits you in the chest,
you got to you got to bring it in.
All right, wing T formation, man in motion, swapping to the other side. That's the tight end. Oh, that's got to be offsides. They're not going to call it. Number 2 trying to bounce around the outside. He finds a crease, cuts back, going to get a gain of about 7, if not 8.
So that's going to bring it to 3rd down, about 4.
They had too many men in motion right there. The Rockets have a guy cramping on the field. He said, I'm not coming out. He stretched himself. He said, I'm not
and
coming
listen,
out.
with that thunder coming, we need to get this game over with because if we have any more delays, we'll be here till midnight.
Oh, my goodness. And it's moving on up towards us. Looks like it's getting close to Lexington, Alabama area. Part of it is.
Yeah, a lot of lightning involved. If we've started to see some flashes and hear some thunder.
They break the huddle. Wing T formation. Man in motion. They're going to turn around, roll out. Easy's in pursuit. They're going to hit the running back out of the backfield.
Depends on where they mark him. They're going to give him a first down.
That whistle blew before he even got out of bounds.
38-yard line.
He's going to be close to a first down.
I believe they're going to give it to him at the 43-yard line. Well, they moved it back a yard, so I believe it's going to be 4th and 1.
I believe you're right, Michael. 3 minutes, 57 seconds left. He got out of bounds, 4th and 1.
A little strange. The ball was at the 43, and the ref just moved it back a whole yard, so I guess that benefits the Mustangs. 4th down here.
Wing T formation. Quarterback's going to keep it, trying to get his first down.
He got it.
He's going to.
Got to about the 44-yard line.
Let's keep it clean right here.
3 minutes, 50 seconds. Start when the ball is placed after the first down.
Waiting on a chain gang. Rockets once again in a huddle.
But yeah, like you said all night, Nick, they don't look to be in too much of a hurry. In almost 15 seconds has come off the clock since they've placed the ball, and they don't have time to really be lollygagging around. They need to kick it into gear.
They're not doing any kind of big. I mean, they had a couple deep throws, but other than that, everything's really been kind of short and try to run it down their throats. Wing T formation.
They've been throwing on first down now. The past couple of
rolling out
possessions.
to the right. They got a man in the. I don't think he's in bounds. Surely not.
I don't believe he. Yeah,
they're saying he's out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds. So 2nd and 10. Big play right there for the Mustangs. Throw out of bounds because he was wide open, and I believe he held on to the ball.
He did, but he was just out of bounds as Rockets have the 2nd down and 10. They have the ball on the Mustangs' 36-yard line as they break the huddle. I mean, did time even roll off that clock? Was it not?
Oh, it was 3:50 after they called for after they got the first down.
Man, coming in motion. He's rolling out to the left-hand side.
And he's going to get hit, and I believe that might be a
Lane. They're going to call it. Come in and hit him.
And listen, that you may not think of it like that, but the fact that wasn't a fumble really benefited the Mustangs because the Rockets were right on it, and that could have been a touchdown.
The fact that number 56 did not get called for holding Lane Ezel.
Yeah, because, Lane's behind the quarterback trying to get off that, and good job he got his arms in there to bat that ball away for incompletion. So it's going to be 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. 3 minutes, 9 seconds. Stop. The clock is stopped on an incomplete pass.
Mustangs crowd getting a little loud here.
Man in motion.
Hand
it off around the top side. Nobody's there, but he breaks out. Who is that? Number 24 and number 52.
So that's Colin Wisdom and Patrick Riley.
Colin Wisdom. I mean, he's lowering the boom every chance he gets. They're going to get a loss of a couple yards.
So it's going to be 4th and, 12. 4th and 11, 4th and 12. They're at the Mustang 38-yard line.
Clock in motion.
Yeah,
have they waved the white flag? Because I'm telling you, it
sure looks like it, this possession they have. After that last touchdown, even though it's a 2-score game, and if that extra point's good, it's a 3-score game, but I believe they have almost
conceded. To the near side, quarterback rolls out. Trying to find a receiver, throws it deep, and he throws it over the head of his receiver out of bounds. The Mustangs are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
First down, and this game's over. 2:22 on the clock.
I'm betting we see a good dose of Caden Porter right here.
I don't see why not. It's what got us. It's what kept us in this game. It's what made it, the score it is right now. So I say, live by Caden Porter, die by Caden Porter.
It was from the 36. Then they move it up 2 yards, and it's going to be at the 38-yard line. Spread formation, 2 wide receivers on the top, 1 here at the bottom. Porter in the backfield next to Daniel. Shotgun formation, going to turn around and hand it off to him. He's trying to bounce around. Nothing there but Rocket defenders.
Loss of, I believe they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So
it'll be close if he didn't. Yeah,
they're going to mark it at the 38. So 2nd and 10. But the good thing for the Mustangs, time's still rolling off the clock.
The clock is their friend right here. I'm not sure. It's not on the board. I don't know how many timeouts the Rockets have. But the way their offensive moved, they have one. But the way their offense was so slow and trying to get plays out, I think they're just trying to get through this game.
Yeah, and I'm not saying they wanted to lose, but when you have someone get injured like that, and just all the unfortunate things that have happened tonight,
takes the air out of it.
It really does.
Hand off to Porter. Porter up the middle, finds a crease, going to spin off a receiver.
First down.
Defender.
That was a smart play.
He didn't mean to. He's short. He didn't mean to. I think that last guy grabbed him by the jersey just enough to get him up off the ground. His feet come out underneath him. 3rd down and 1, 1:20. Clock's rolling. Mustangs are up 44-28.
Even if they don't get the first down right here, you roll around for a couple of seconds. I believe the time will just roll off the clock.
I believe you're right. This is where I wish these 40-second clocks worked like all the time.
Yeah.
Not just us, but the players can.
Yeah, it helps to visualize because Forrest, I believe, has only had one delay a game, and sometimes the official will let him know how much time's left.
And
but
clocks, he's got his countdown going. Snap, going to hand it off to Porter. Porter around the right-hand side. Finds a crease, gets a first down.
Oh!
He's going to try to break it for 6. They're not going to tackle him.
Oh, he's still. Oh, wow. Caden Porter, man.
I thought he was going to break another one.
I swear, every week this kid amazes me a little bit more.
Porter gets down to the 25-yard line. 40 seconds left, first down. I think we're going to probably go to the victory formation right here.
I believe that looks like it's what it's going to be. So Mustangs 1-0 away from a 2-1 start on the season and 1-0 in region play. And listen, it doesn't matter what region you're in, who you play first. That first region or district game is always the most important. It sets the tone for the season.
Fantastic offensive play for the Mustangs and defensive play to stop the Rockets right here, as the Mustangs are going to take the win with a kneel right there, 11-10, 9-8, counting down.
What a game.
I tell you what, let's take a short break. You get the final stats. We're going to come back and we'll end it after that. Let's take a break. You're watching Mustangs football on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Welcome back to Loretto. Michael, give us the stats to end the night.
All right, final stats for Loretto. Carter Daniel, 9 for 15, 209 yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers. On the ground, Caden Porter, 31 carries, 196 yards, and 3 touchdowns, averaging about 6.5 yards a carry. Receiving, Jack Welch, 3 catches, 84 yards, and no touchdowns. Corbin Reynolds, 3 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown. And Clint Seymour, 3 catches, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the one that sealed the game. On the defensive side, Jack Welch, 7.5 tackles. Connor Pope with 7. Brant Snyder with 7. Mason Tiggle with 6. Jackson Robertson with 5.5. Lane Ezo with 4.5. Colin Wisdom with 3. Grant Tibble with 2. Jackson Tragley with 2. Preston Way, Eric Ross, and Ja'Kai Inglet, and Andrew Riley all with 1. Patton Simbeck, 1 for 1 field goals. 5 extra points. Total yards for the Mustangs, 209 passing, 223 rushing, and for Forrest, 90 yards passing and 267 yards rushing, and 2 turnovers that really set the tone of this game.
Thank you, Michael, and we're going to call it a night. Thank you, Ben, for bringing us down here. Welcome to 1-0 in district play Mustangs. I'm Nick Moore, Michael Marks Jr. You've been watching Loretto football on the X Sports Network. We'll see you next week.
This is the X Sports Network.